BC family, thank you for coming by. Thank you for the happy birthday. Novi Solano, thank you for the birthday wish. Yes, it is. How's everybody doing? Hi, Nora. Thank you for the birthday wish. Appreciate you stopping by. It's very odd for me to do a afternoon, late morning stream. I'm usually doing nights because I work, but took a couple of days off. Didn't want to work on my birthday, so here I am. Thank you, Stephen. Appreciate the greeting. Hanging out right now, doing a live stream, and then go out and get my lunch later on today. Took a couple of days off, so I'm doing a live stream this early in the daytime. Mackenzie TV, thank you for coming by. Appreciate the visit. Yeah, I'll be getting around lunchtime. I don't know, a couple of hour or two, get something lunch. So, not doing much today. Well, I understand that, BC, because I have that issue all the time. I got as far as 3:30, and next thing I looked was 3:03. So I know. NJ Fishing Maniac, thank you for coming by. Appreciate visiting. I know you said earlier it's too hot to go fishing today. So, oh, I'm sorry, Mackenzie TV. I hope things work out well for him. I know that's a rough thing. I hope he's well taken care of and he gets better. That's unfortunate. Really is something like that happens. Sorry that. Yeah. Hopefully he makes it out all right. Yeah, you mentioned it earlier, NJ. Too hot to be out there, especially if you're sitting around, standing around waiting to catch something, and the sun's beating down on you. Oh, you're welcome, Mackenzie. Yep, praise. Definitely. Let me see if anybody. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Yeah, so a rarity for me to do an afternoon, late morning live because usually working during the week at this time. It's a couple of days off, birthday time. I figured birthday's on a Thursday, no need to go back on a Friday and then out on the weekend. So I'll just take the two back to back. Since I never work on my birthday usually. Most of my lifetime I haven't worked on my birthday. Ah, well, it'll be there before you know it. BC, the 500, it'll be there. Seems when you concentrate on too much, it takes forever to get there. And if you don't really thinking about it as much, it might actually get there sooner than you think. Yep. Yeah, yeah. I'm just curious who shows up on this an early live stream like this for me. Usually night. I usually do nighttime ones, so it's getting different people now early in the day. Yeah, well, I mean, I can see doing it when you're not doing school and stuff, doing it more often. But as soon as that other stuff happens, then you gotta cut down on the YT stuff. You have other things you gotta focus on. Some people don't work, so they can do YT full time. I don't know, but I'm. I mean, my job I have, at least I can listen to like um, streams while I'm working on the earphones at the computer, so I can visit and listen to the streams on there. Hey, Backlash, thank you for coming by. Thank you for the greeting. Hope you're doing well there. I know you were feeling kind of sick there. I think hope you're better. I know you were sick for a few days. I'm still waiting for your 24-hour thing. What was it? Not 24-hour. Your giveaway stream you were going to do. I know work gets in the way of that. Oh, okay, yeah. 4 a.m. Yeah, between those work jobs you have, and then getting sick, and I can see why you don't have time to do that stream stuff. Your streaming is basically going to and from work. Is how you do your streams. Yeah, I understand that. It's probably hard to try to plan with what you do. But I appreciate everybody coming by today. Just hanging out on the birthday. Wife's working, so we'll probably go out to dinner somewhere tonight after she gets out of work. Do a little celebratory birthday dinner. You got a 4 a.m. also. Wow. Busy times for the backlash. Busy times, busy times. But yeah, just hanging out. I gotta try to figure out what to do with my new GoPro that I got. Try to start working on that. See if I can what videos I can do with that. Thank you, Backlash. Thank you for coming by. Thank you for the greeting. Appreciate it. Wow, that Christine. Thank you for coming in and saying happy birthday. Appreciate visiting. That was a great year for me also. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, I took a couple of days off, so I'm not working during the day, and figured I'd do a live stream during the day just to hang out for a little while. But thank you for coming by. Appreciate it. Hope you're doing well out there. It's always nice to see you come by. Figured to hang out. The wife's working, so nothing else for me to do. But still waiting for your next live when you're going to do your next live stream. I know Boss Bitch has her coming up. I think 12:30. She has a live stream, I think, or a video, I think, something like that. So yep. Yep. I know you're probably working tonight, right? At your job. Usually work the nighttime. Yeah, I had a few people in here earlier wishing me happy birthday, so I appreciate that. Probably go out later for lunch and see what I can get for free, on the birthday freebie. Usually, you can get some kind of deals on your birthday when you go out to certain places. Mm. Trying to find some kind of a background music, royal, copyright free stuff that sounds half decent without have to signing up for any payment plans, different places. I know YouTube has their own library. Yeah, I'm notified on your stuff, so I'll get a notification when you do something. I'm trying to got myself a GoPro, so I'm gonna try to find out how to use it. Never had one, so I'm gonna try to. I can take some better videos than a cell phone camera ones. I can get it up close. check out some of the emails that places give me free birthday stuff. Even free dental work, believe it or not. Annual sedation clinic. All treatments will be performed free. Must be willing to be sedated. That's the Ramones, right? They want to be sedated. Routine cleanings, extractions, fillings. Oh, interesting. Hey, welcome. Who's entered? Yeah, let's see who's got here. I don't know if you signed up for the birthday different freebie things at different places, but I'm just looking at the emails now. Jimmy John's, Target. What else is that? Greek Fiesta, I know, has them. Right. I know you mentioned you were in the retail business. Well, my wife works part-time at Ross. She likes it for the discount they give, which is not too bad. Sometimes they do a 40% for employees, like 4 times of the year, 3 or 4 times. She's doing her Amazon job now, working in the warehouse. Treasure Woman. Hi there. Welcome. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate you visiting. It's nice to see you here. Hope you're doing well. Hey, Bobby, thank you for coming by. Appreciate the visit and the greeting. Nice to have you visit. I'm doing okay, Treasure Woman. Took a couple days off from work, and because it's birthday, and I figure birthday's on a Thursday, why not take the Friday also? So nice to have Bobby visit. I know you got a premiere coming up. Is it today or tonight, Bobby? I think. Yeah, I don't usually do the live streams during the day because I'm working, but since I'm not, I said I'll just try one for, late morning, early afternoon for a little while. Since I'm not doing anything right now, to test out my GoPro that I just got, the very first one. Test it out outside somewhere. Test it out outside. What's going on, Bobby?
I just thought I'd come in and chat with you for a minute since you were sitting up here all alone.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah. Just hanging out, really. Nothing going on,
Yeah,
So,
Yad's just ended hers, so I was
okay.
taking a look. I didn't know you had a live stream, or I would have said something there. You
Yeah,
should have said something.
I when I do have live streams, I don't unless the hosts say you can promote it. I don't like to say, "Hey, everybody, I have a live." And I mean, sometimes people get unhappy with you if you do that. So unless they say they say ahead of time. Oh, if you have something coming up. So yeah, I don't usually like to promote unless I'm allowed to. So,
Well, you're always welcome to promote on mine. So if you're there,
that's good to know. That's good to know in the future.
Yeah. And it's better if you don't personally promote your own. I mean, you can say, I've got a live stream and let somebody else put it in for you. You already know that.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's true. Yeah.
So how are things going? You feel older?
Not really. Not really.
Well, I tell you, I'm starting to feel my age now.
Are you? Why is that?
I don't know. It just aches and pains are coming that sneaking back from old injuries back in, I was injured in the military, and things are just, I've had issues with that all my life. But
Okay.
about 15 years ago, I got hit by an excavator and it broke my arm in two places and fractured some vertebrae in my neck. So my neck is bothering me really bad now.
I wonder what, because you said all of a sudden they're coming back now. Why do you think?
I'm not as active as I was. I retired in January, and I was continually very active and working out faithfully every day. And now YouTube has slowed me down to where I don't do the exercise I used to. I'm so busy on YouTube, it's hard to get away. So I have chores I've got to get done today, and I figured, well, at least I'll come in and chat with you for a little bit before I.
Believe me, I appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, taking time out.
It's really hard to do a live stream when you're by yourself, and especially if nobody's talking with you.
Yeah, that's what I mean, and especially for me, because I mean, I'm not usually the big talker who can just talk about everything and anything. I sort of need a accompaniment, but I feel like even that's the case, I have to even just keep going and just not have dead air. At least I'm talking, I'm saying something.
Yeah.
I'm saying, I'm looking at this now. I'm looking at music for copyright free. At least keep on going. But Yeah, it's easier, like you said, if somebody else is there.
Yeah, he's somebody to talk to.
Right.
And usually when I'm going to do my live streams, I will ask somebody to, if somebody isn't there right away, like my guest for the week doesn't show up, I'll ask somebody in the background to pop in and we can chat till they show up.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I always throw the link in there, just let people know. Hey, why not? Click on that.
Yeah.
But I mean, I just, you know,
Well, in case somebody else that comes in that wants to join, you should pin it to the top so it's always showing there. They don't have to go look for it.
that is a good idea. I mean, I'm still figuring out this stuff now since,
Hey,
you
we
know,
all learn somewhere.
yeah, you know, little by little, because usually I don't get a lot of people in that I'd say, yeah, I'll just leave the, pin it up top, but um, I'll get a handful of people at the most, but you know, like I said,
Well, it's a matter of getting it going. Once you get it started and start getting people,
yep,
I was pretty fortunate because all I did the very first day is put a StreamYard test. I was just going to test it. And I think I had like 15 people came for my test.
wow,
So I only did it for like 10 or 15 minutes, something like that. And then I
wow,
got off because I really didn't have a plan. I wanted to just see if my mic was working and preparing to start doing my Friday live streams.
yeah,
So it's been going very well. I'm pleased with the turnout and the way things have worked out with it.
okay, well, that's good. I mean, I guess eventually over time, I probably will.
Yeah. How long you been doing YouTube?
Just a few months.
Oh, you're really new at it then.
Very, very new. Yeah, I just probably like end of April, early May. I think I started like putting a video out. I think, and then I start doing a live stream a few weeks after that. My very first one, and that was, not a
Well,
do.
I know I'm sub to you because I got the notification, but on this one here it shows that I need to subscribe. But I know I
Oh,
am or I
really?
wouldn't have got the notification.
Huh?
So I'll do it again. No, it says I am. Who can figure out YouTube?
I don't know. Question. Huh? That's crazy. Huh,
Yeah, I
all
think
right.
I've probably known you since you started then. Probably.
Probably. Yeah, I think it's been about that. Yeah, it's been about that long. Yeah. I mean, I was on YouTube just visiting chats and stuff, but not putting anything out. And
Yeah.
I used Cobalt as my name, but when I started doing my own channel, I did the Corner Clubhouse because I didn't want to call it Cobalt 66. So I put that at the end so people who knew me as that knew who I am, you know, before, who I was before. So the
Yeah.
channel is Corner Clubhouse, so that's why um, somebody said that I should have a unique channel name or something like that. Or something. I was like, all right. I
Well, I've
started.
had so many people tell me that my YouTube channel name is stupid. You should change it. You can't use
I don't
numbers
think
in
so.
it because it's not. I tell you, there's a purpose behind the name of my channel. I named it that for a specific reason.
Yep.
And I put the two instead of a TO because it's different,
Yes.
but it's harder to search, they said. But I tell you, if you type in time to get going, it goes to it.
Yeah.
So I don't know how much easier. I mean, it doesn't sound like it's real hard to search to me.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's pretty good. Unique name. I have no. I don't think you should change it. I mean,
2 years ago, I started my channel just over 2 years ago, and actually in May. So in May 2 years ago, I had, and I nearly died. I was doing the treadmill. I do the treadmill every morning. And for about 8 days, each day it got harder and harder, and I started struggling more and more. And on the eighth day, I made it about 5 minutes, and my whole body soaked. I'm not talking to you. My phone thinks I'm asking it a question. So anyhow, my whole body was soaked with sweat and I had no energy to keep going. So I got off and I thought, well, I'm just going to sit on the couch with a cold rag and cool off. Maybe I'm getting sick because, the COVID deal just started and all that.
Yeah.
So my wife's an RN, fortunately, and she came and checked me. He says, no, God, no, you've got something going on. You're in shock right now is why you're sweating like that. You need to get you to the ER right now. So I went in there and they ran some tests on me, and they said they're having a hard time finding an issue, that the blood oxygen is good. And so anyhow, I mean, I just kept kind of deteriorating as I was in there in the ER, and they gave me a nitro pill to put under my tongue. And like that, I came out of it. It just cleared me up. So then they got the neurosurgeon in, I mean, the cardiologist in there, and he started checking me and says, "No, I think we've got more serious problems. We need to get you straight into the room and do an angiogram on you and see if you got blockage or something going on." So when they did that, they found that the widowmaker, the primary artery going into your heart, was 99% blocked, and the secondary was 95% blocked.
Wow.
He said, "You were a dead man today if you didn't come in today, because if you go down with those two blocked like that, there's no bringing you back."
Wow. Wow.
So it was just fortunate. I'm married to an RN. She saw that there was a critical issue and made me go to the ER. Otherwise, I'd have sat on the couch and I'd have cooled off, and heart rate would have slowed down, and enough blood was getting through to go for a few more hours. And that's what it would have been, a few more hours.
Wow.
Yeah. So I said, you know what? I was still working. I was a federal employee and I loved my job. I retired from the Army Corps of Engineers. I loved my job, loved what I was doing. And I just said, you know what? It's time to get going. And I thought, that's a good channel name. It's time to get
There
going.
you go. Yep. Yep.
Yeah. So, and then because of COVID, I didn't retire right away, because what was I going to do? Everybody was in lockdown, couldn't go anywhere and do anything. So I thought, well, I'll just continue working right now. Things are doing okay, and I'll get my channel established and figure out what I want to do. And I retired this past December 31st.
Okay. So, wow, that's something. Jeez.
And I'm nearly 3 years older than you.
Okay.
I'll be 69 in December.
3 years.
You said you're 66, right?
No.
Oh, what are you?
5, 6.
Oh, 56. Oh, hell, I'm way older than you then. You're just a baby.
I'm like 69, 3 years. Wait a minute.
I was thinking you're looking pretty good for that. Somebody said you're 66.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a ways to go then.
Oh, I do. Yeah.
So what do you have? What's your plan?
You know, the wife and I talk time to time, but I mean, I really don't know. I plan to work for quite a while. I mean, I have no really, thing for retiring, like 5, 6, 7. I don't even think about that.
Yeah.
She mentions, oh, you want to live in the Philippines? I'm like, oh, maybe, I don't know.
Have you been to Thailand?
I have never been to Thailand.
You got to check that out too.
Yeah. I mean, she's Filipino, so she's, she mentions it, once in a while. And some people ask me, oh, would you retire there? I'm like, I don't know, maybe. Yeah. But, if
I
it
don't know
is,
how you say that channel name. I don't understand it, but thank you very much, whoever you are. I'll return to you.
that's that Christine.
Okay.
That Christine, she's real nice. Yeah. Hi, Dance 87. Thank you for coming by. And she subbed to you, Bobby. Got Christine.
Yeah, I'll get back to you. I run about a day behind on getting my comments all taken care of because
Me too. Yeah, me too. Yeah,
I get a ton.
I get a ton
of comments.
Yeah. So I know what you mean.
So, where do you live now?
I live in Raleigh, North Carolina.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I went back there while still working for the Army Corps of Engineers. I was what they called a SME, subject matter expert, for dealing with housing and such. Whenever there was hurricanes and tornadoes or floods or any disasters, I would get a plane ticket and off I'd go. So I was there for that last hurricane. That I was actually there when the hurricane came in, and luckily it barely grazed. It really got the Outer Banks is about it.
Yeah. We didn't get too much where I am. Yeah. I'm originally from the Boston area, and I moved down here about 14 years ago. So, the same time I met the wife in the Philippines.
Oh, so your wife is a Filipina?
Yeah.
Well, then that makes sense for you to go to the Philippines.
Yeah. I met her in 2008, and we've had quite a issue with visas over the years. Failed fiance visas, and then finally a spousal visa, which, and then waiting for that for her to come over here, and then she's waiting for a 10-year green card. So
you're not trying to get her citizenship here?
I mean, I do. I'd like to have a citizenship. Yeah.
My wife and I got married in 2011. So, I mean, it takes 3 years if you really work at it.
Yeah.
To get it to happen. So, she became a U.S. citizen, I think, in 2013.
So, Shadow Scout Swede, thank you for coming by. Thank you for the greeting. Appreciate it.
Nice to see you again, Shadow Scout. Come up and visit. He's used to coming up on panels.
Yeah, Darren's and Jay's, all the time.
Yeah.
Now, when your wife got after the 2-year, right, green card?
Yeah.
She automatically went to do citizenship, or she waited? What did she do?
No, she was here on a student visa.
Okay.
Because she's a registered nurse and they need nurses here. So
right.
She was here on a student visa, and we met probably in the first year that she was here.
Okay.
And before the visa was up, we were married and got a marriage visa for her that lasted. How you doing?
Thank you for coming by.
Well, I saw you were live, and I believe you mentioned it yesterday, so I decided to pop in. And
thanks. Yeah, I just, I don't usually do one during the day because I'm working. So I said, well, this is my first day one. So I said, it's the birthday. I might as well do it as a birthday live stream. So he gets any.
So for you, it's 12:30 then.
Yeah. Yep.
What about you, Shadow Scout? What time for you?
18:35 p.m.
Oh, okay. It's a better time than it is when you go on Jay or
middle of the night. Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
But so you got your live setup, Shadow Scout?
Yep. It is my community tab as well. So I always put my streams on my community tab just in case if somebody missed the notification or don't get the notification.
Yeah, I do it. I don't. I rarely ever catch the notifications because, like Jay and Darren said, we get hundreds of them a day.
Yeah.
So it's hard to
It's
keep up
easy
with
to
them.
meet.
Yeah.
Mm.
So the whole deal with getting the citizenship here for Jai was quite expensive for one thing. There's so many little hoops and things you got to jump through to go with it. So I would say make sure you keep a running record, even a logbook, and your logbook should have pictures and places you've gone or done together,
Yep. Oh, we still have
things
that
that
from
may have both
previous.
of your names on them, just to show the U.S. government that you're not being paid to try to get somebody's citizenship. It's your spouse
Yeah.
or your other half, whatever the case is.
I mean, she wants to go. She wants to go back to visit Philippines because it's been 3 years since she's been here, um, coming over. So we were talking about maybe going over next year, but she wanted to get that, you know, 10-year acceptance, whatever green card that we put in for before
Yeah.
she goes over,
Yeah.
before we go over here. So,
Is it 10-year?
yeah. Well, it's a 2-year and then it's a 10-year removal of conditions and stuff.
That's
Yeah.
a long time. 10
Well, no,
years.
you don't have to be that long. You're wanting to get it that long, so you don't have to keep going back every
Exactly.
year until you work things out. Either get the citizenship or decide you're not going to stay and go on back. Yeah, with us, we knew that we were going to be here at least 10 years, so it was easier for us since we were married just to get her citizenship because she wanted to go back to work here as an RN anyhow
Okay.
and makes really good money as an RN. But now I'm having a hard time getting her to retire so we can go to Thailand and live my dream.
Yeah. Wow.
But she's thinking more about it now. She's 59, so
Okay.
timing's coming around for her. You know, the good reason to have, I can tell you all the pros and cons. No, there's not a lot of cons. There's a lot of pros to her becoming a citizen here and you guys being married for 10 years. Then she's eligible for half of your Social Security,
Mm-hmm.
eligible for Medicare, Medi-Cal, all those things that if you're not, she won't get
Well,
it.
she won't. Yeah.
No. So that was one of the reasons I thought, and then my retirement also, because I was a retired federal employee. She's eligible for part of that too. But you
Yeah.
have to be married. The golden rule is you've got to be married 10 years.
Yeah.
And I don't think the citizenship really has anything to do with it. You have to be married 10 years, but then she has to be a citizen to be eligible.
Yeah. So right now it's this year will be 5 years married, and then she wants. I mean, I know she want to do the citizenship anyway. So
Yeah. And I think it's beneficial because even your benefits will be, you can use them in another country.
that's important if we decide to go. To live over
Mhm.
there. Yeah. Yeah. Well, okay. Well, it's good to know.
Yeah, when we first got into this, when we first started dating and ended up getting married and then worked on getting citizenship, there was no thought about how is she going to benefit down the road. But it wasn't until I nearly died a couple years ago that we got to looking into it and found out she's not eligible for anything yet
Oh,
because at the time we were only married 8 years. So now we've crossed that line. July we were married 10 years, so now she's eligible for everything.
Okay, that's really good. That's it's definitely good that that's all worked out for you in that way.
Yeah. And I haven't started drawing Social Security yet. Thinking I'm going to wait till I'm 70, and by then it's going to be a good chunk of money, and she'll get half of that.
Yep. Well, yeah. If you can wait till then. Yeah, definitely that'd be a smart thing.
Yeah, I already have 2 retirements. I have 2 federal retirements, so Army and the Army Corps of Engineers.
Corps of Engineers.
Yeah.
Okay. That's good. Wow. So you're all set. Really.
Yeah, my wife owns property in Thailand, so we're for sure going to retire in Thailand. It's just not sure if we're going to stay there 100% of the time or come here and keep something here too.
Oh yeah.
Not in California. I live in California. There ain't no way in hell I'm staying here.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, you're probably in one of the best states for non-liberal.
Yeah. Well, yeah, sort of. I mean, I think the only one close by would be state-wise would be Tennessee and Florida, or
Florida.
For that, probably would be better even then. But.
Yeah, we're not sure where we're going to go. We're thinking maybe Texas and maybe Florida.
That's good too. Yeah, Texas. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, Texas. For what we could sell our home here for in California, we could buy a whole friggin' ranch in Texas.
I'm sure you could. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, you're doing all right then. Yeah.
So, do you have a particular area in the Philippines where you're interested in?
Not really. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's just a passing thought, really. We thought about it, But I mean, she's from Manila, but it could be anywhere. It doesn't have to be that area.
Financially, you're way ahead to go to the Philippines or Thailand with whatever retirement you get. Even if, people are retiring to Thailand just on their Social Security.
Imagine that.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, you can't even pay our taxes and stuff here for that.
No. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, definitely think about it. Yeah. I mean, I've been over there enough times to know what it's like there. I mean, I've been there 5 times, so
During the all different weather types.
Yeah. I've been there a few times in the summer, or what do you want to call it, summer, and I've been over there in the rainy season.
Yeah. The humidity is the one thing I have an issue with. I have a hard time with it. You are at least somewhat acclimated to humidity. You guys get some there. We get nothing here. We have no humidity. Okay. So when I get to Thailand, it kicks my butt. I start sweating out of pores I didn't even know I had.
Oh yeah. Especially here, North Carolina in the summers is very compatible to the Philippine.
Yeah.
Humidity.
Shadow Scout, he's got no idea what it's like to get hot or humid.
Actually, I have.
Oh, really?
In a greenhouse.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Top floor,
They had exotic animals and exotic plants from jungle climate and things like that. I can stand the humidity, but the heat I can't stand.
Yeah. We get hot here where I'm at in Southern California. We get hot. I mean, we get upper 90s to 100, 105. So the heat part doesn't get me too bad, but the humidity just kicks my butt.
Yeah. I know exactly what you mean. Yeah.
So what do you do?
What do I do?
Uh-huh.
I work at the state in the court system. It's I work in micrographics. So what we do in micrographics is we're responsible for like most of the states, most of the counties in the state, um, uh, court records. So different counties would call us when they need certain documents from their county that we have their film on site.
Oh,
So I'd find the documents on films, scan them off, email them, attach them to the counties. Like they need divorce records, they need criminal records for certain cases, attorneys, DAs. People
yeah.
need to get remarried or need Social Security, so need a copy of the divorce. So we scan them, find them, scan them, send them out. So that's what I do.
Is that a suit job?
No,
Oh,
but it's a desk job. It's a
yeah,
sit at the desk all day job,
yeah.
which I'm not crazy about, but because earlier in my working career, I was very little sitting. I worked at a university, so I was walking across, setting up events, moving furniture across, walking across campus into buildings, up and down. Blah, blah, blah. I went to this job, and I'm just sitting there with the mouse, putting film on a scanner,
Yeah.
finding it, and just sitting there and just. So.
That seems like kind of old school. I would think everything would be already all in data files. And
Well, 2008 and up is on disc. Before is on microfilm. Before 08.
wow. Yeah, everything we had in the Army Corps of Engineers, they took all the microfilm and they had somebody that was putting it all together into I guess, a cloud where you could just type in a search and pull it up.
Yeah, they haven't gotten that far. we have a film from the late 60s up until 07 that's on microfilm, and everything else is on disc. Yeah. And you wouldn't believe how much stuff is requested during, that 07 and before every day.
Yeah. Well, I imagine because I mean all the newer, more current stuff, a lot of it you can search online and find.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there's only 3 of us who do what I do in the state, at where I work. So I'm out these 2 days. So they got just two people working, doing all that. And we're like 2 weeks behind in requests right now when I left yesterday. And you got critical requests where people need that they have an appointment for their Social Security coming up, and they can't wait 2 weeks. So you got a critical request for their divorce. So we do those in addition to the regular requests.
Yeah, I've been waiting already 3 weeks for a document from the federal government. My post-retirement. Number one, I turned in my retirement paperwork 3 months before I retired. I didn't hear anything from them, period. I'd already been retired for 5 months before I got notice from them that, okay, they're working my case now. So that means 8 months behind. So I didn't get my first retirement check until mid-June.
Wow.
And all that was just 80% of what my retirement's supposed to be because they're still working on it, trying to figure out exactly what I'm supposed to get.
Wow. Imagine that.
Yeah, all that work from home crap for so long, that put everybody behind so bad.
Yes.
And 99% of that was just a farce.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, during that time I had to work because the material, the stuff is at the site. The film is at the site. The machines are at the site at work. So
Yeah.
I could never work at home. I had to always go in during the pandemic.
Yeah.
I always had to work.
And I was mission essential because of the emergency operations. So I could never stay home anytime.
Yeah.
But at least, like I said earlier today on another chat, here in Southern California, that was a godsend to me because where we've got 5-6 lanes of traffic on each side.
So it was a lot better on traffic wise. Yeah.
Yeah, we had no traffic. I could drive down one lane and never see a car in front of me.
Imagine that. You never think you'd say that in California, right?
No. And even the highway patrols weren't even on the road. So you could drive 85, 90 miles an hour. Nobody's going to see you.
That's funny. Yeah.
How long do you usually run your stream?
When I do my night one, it's 2 hours, but this one was just a try out an afternoon first time, see who shows up kind of thing. Just for a while. Just I don't know what time's it now. 12:52. I'll probably I won't go too much longer because I get go out and get some kind of lunch, birthday freebie lunch that I get.
That's
some
nice.
Freebies for your birthday.
That's nice.
Try to take advantage of them. So I'll be going out and getting some lunch, but I just wanted to see who came on during the afternoon and hang out for a little while. Yeah,
And today is Thursday, right?
Yes.
So tomorrow is my live stream.
Okay, when are you doing yours?
5 a.m. It'll be 8 a.m.
8 a.m. my time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's I generally run mine 4 hours. I shoot for 4 hours, and one time it went 7.5 hours.
Wow, I can't imagine going more than 2.
I kept wanting to get off, but we had like 25 people still in the chat.
It's hard to more people come in later on. You're like, oh
yeah, and other people that were still joining in on the panel, and they were fresh. They hadn't been on
right
with these things sticking on their head for 5 hours already.
It's all sore and hot, and I'll get these things off.
Yeah, so my wife and I talked about it. It doesn't make any difference how many people are still in the chat, or if somebody just comes in, we're cutting it off at 4 hours, or at least we're going to shoot for 4 hours. And if it runs 15, 20 minutes past that, okay, but no more than that.
Yeah. Jeffrey Allen. Facts, I worked up north on I-5. CHP, look the other way. I was hauling parts for CHP, AMR, first responder, Caltrans.
Yeah. It was great during all that time period. They just didn't bother you. Well, first off, they didn't want to come in contact with you
because of that. Worried about
Yeah. Say, okay, well, we're obviously all mission essential, or we wouldn't be out here. We're going to let them do their thing, and we're going to do our thing. Yeah, it was a crazy time. And, that made it easier for me to go ahead and work that extra 2 years because things didn't come back to normal for quite a while. That's true, Jeffrey. That's true. Yeah. It's like 20 miles from my home to where I work. And generally, it's like an hour and a half drive to go 20 miles. And I could do it in 15 minutes during COVID. Yeah.
Imagine that.
Yeah, door to door in 15 minutes.
Wow.
Shadow Scout sees reindeer where he's at. Is that your busy traffic? You go out and count how many deer are running around?
Well, if you drive north, I have seen reindeers just in the middle of the road, and and they don't move either. You can hang on the horn and they don't move.
Yeah.
They are not the most brightest animal in this world.
Well, they wouldn't survive here in Southern California if they didn't get run
No,
over.
Debbie.
Somebody be eating them.
You're welcome, Novi Solano. My pleasure.
You got people on yours that I don't know. I don't recognize.
You don't know Novi Solano?
I don't think so.
Okay. Yeah, I connected recently with her.
This it says TH behind it. I believe it's Thai then,
Thailand.
right? From Thailand. Oh yeah, I am subscribed to them.
Oh, Wayne's channel. Okay, that's right. Novi's. Yeah, that's right. I remember.
Yeah, take a look. I am sub to them.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go for a few more minutes and head out for lunch and.
So Adi Crop, whereabouts are you from, Novis? Yeah, we own property in Surin, Thailand.
Now, where is that in terms of? I don't know geography too much on Thailand. Just
It's near Cambodia.
okay.
Thailand. What part of Thailand? Whereabouts? Oh, she's a Filipina living in Thailand.
Thailand.
Okay.
Okay.
Did you learn to speak Thai while you're over there, Novi Solano, or do you just get by with English? Oh, okay, so Thorn Bangkok. Okay. Talk about a busy, crowded place. My goodness, that is crowded there.
I can imagine.
Yeah, I don't know. I know very little. I mean, I can talk about something that's too hot. Muy pet. It's hot. Then obviously the handful of dirty words that you probably shouldn't know first, but that's what you always learn first.
The naughty words.
Well, okay, Cobalt, I'm going to bail out. I've had these things stuck on my head for 5 hours already.
And believe me, Bobby, I appreciate you coming by. I mean, I appreciate you coming on panel. Believe me.
My pleasure. nice coming on and chatting with you.
Same here.
I know it's difficult to do it alone.
Yep.
Shadow Scout, see you around.
Yeah, see you around.
Okay, bye now.
I know it's always hard to do a live stream alone.
Yeah.
I had the same problem.
Yeah.
I think it's easier to have someone you can talk to.
Yes.
On the panel. because it's feel odd when you just talk to people and everybody in the chat and no one on the panel. It feels odd.
Yeah, I mean, I was telling Bobby earlier that if that's the case, I just by myself. I try to keep myself talking, but whatever, and then so I'm not just being silent.
But it's hard not
Yeah.
to, because sooner or later you run out of words and you have no idea what you're gonna say.
Yes.
And I have a tendency that I don't come to the point I have no idea what I'm gonna say, and that is so embarrassing.
Yeah. Yep. But I noticed on yours, you pretty good get people coming up pretty much on yours. I mean, every time I visit, you seem to have people up there.
Yeah, and everybody are welcome up. So
Yeah, I'm the same way. I mean, I'm open to whoever's interested.
Yeah, and especially if you're a small channel, it's good for your channel. Your channel, if you go up on a panel, because they see your face and they know, get to know you. It's easier if you're on a panel to get to know that person. If you're on a panel, and rather than if you're on a chat.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I guess in time, I'll probably have more people that I'm early in the game, so it's
Yeah, if you're early in the game, don't rush it.
Yeah.
I know you want to do a lot, but you want to do every idea you have, but you want to have the 100 people in the chat room and full panel. And,
oh yeah.
Well, I know it's no use to. Sure, it's okay when you get that many people, yeah, but don't rush it. That's the bad thing.
Yeah, because I try to convince myself, still go through with the live stream, still do it, even though we might, people still got it. I still have to go through it and do them. I can't just say, oh, I probably won't get anybody, so I won't do one. So that's why, the idea of doing one today. I was going to do one last night, and I was like, I'm not really in the mood. And since I'm off, I'll do one during the day, see what it's like, and just check out.
Yeah. What do you get? What do you have for lunch today, buddy?
Well, I'm gonna go out somewhere. A lot of places, when you let them know your birthday, sometimes you get emails and special offers and freebies on your birthday for meals or different things. So I'll go out, probably try to take advantage of the freebies or nearly freebies for my birthday. That's what I try to do anyway.
Yeah. A steak, cake.
Yeah, it doesn't even have to be big. It can be something small, but I mean, lunchtime doesn't have to be a big. It can be a small thing.
Maybe a salad, chicken salad, or tuna salad, or
some places they'll give you a free sandwich or a free small thing, and so I'll do that, and then I'll have dinner tonight with the wife after she gets out of work.
Yeah,
we'll go out somewhere. So I'll be doing that, going out at lunch, coming back. Who knows doing what? Checking out my new GoPro, which I got.
Is it the GoPro 10 or 9?
No, it's the 8.
8.
Yeah, I got it at a good deal, brand new. And I said, I could go in 10 and get another, spend another $100 on it and have it as the 10, but it's like my very first GoPro. So,
Yeah.
It's supposed to do what I wanted it to do anyway, what I'm looking for in it, as a starter.
Yeah.
Starter GoPro,
Those are. I checked on those GoPros, and they are so expensive.
Yeah. Well,
Here in Sweden, you have to pay in 3,000-4,000 for them.
yeah, I don't know what the exchange rate is, the U.S. and Sweden. How many?
Well, the last time I saw it was about 10 crowns, the exchange rate. So,
Okay.
but everything is expensive here.
Okay.
I can buy the same technology in US for a lower cost than I can buy it here.
Okay. Let me go get. I want to go get it. So this is the box for the 8. It comes with.
Yeah.
So here, I just opened it up last night and did an unboxing. So it's. And get a little box of. Box.
Yeah.
So it comes with some accessories, and I'm gonna get a bundle of other stuff like tripod and selfie stick and some other things for it.
Yeah, I believe you can get a chest harness for GoPro.
Yeah. I got this. I just bought the camera and this little accessory stuff here for $249 US. And I said to the wife, she says, "Oh, I want to get you for your birthday." I said, "I don't really, nothing I can think of." And then a day or two ago, I said, I could use accessories for that GoPro. So it's like a accessory kit for like 20 something dollars. And it's like the harness, the tripod, the selfie stick, and some other connection for your car for like put it on your car dash if you want.
Yeah.
It's like $23 US for the accessory kit separate. So
$249 in my currency is 2,520.
Okay. So what does that compare to if you bought it over there?
That is what the exchange. If I change from dollar to crowns,
Okay.
you have that. But I can check it what a GoPro 8 would cost.
Hi, Missy. Thank you for coming by. Thank you for the birthday greeting.
A GoPro cost about. It depends on where you buy it.
Yeah.
The cheapest one you can get it is 3,187 for a GoPro Hero 8. So it's almost, and the most expensive you can pay 3,990.
Yeah. So here you can probably get the 10 for that price, or even slightly cheaper. You get the
Slightly cheaper, yeah.
Because I was debating, should I go all the way to the 10 and pay and it's like, and then all of a sudden this special deal for the 8 came up, and it's like, wow, that's not bad. For that being my very first one, so yeah. Well, Hopefully, I'll get some good videos out of it instead of just using my cell phone camera to take vids.
Yeah, I use my cell phone for that.
Yeah. Sometimes
The
I like.
problem,
Good.
the problem is if I'm gonna have a GoPro is that I need to download it to my computer and edit it there.
Okay.
But I have a pretty good app on my phone that I can edit there.
Oh,
So
okay. I see what you're saying.
because that app is easy to edit, and it takes me maybe in 20 minutes, half an hour to edit it. So,
Okay.
and I'm not that good to edit on my computer. I have problems with those editing software for videos. So
Yeah. Sometimes.
the learning curve is so steep.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they say this software is easy to learn. Yeah, right. When you never done it before on that type of software,
Right. It's not easy. Yeah.
it's not easy.
Yeah. Sometimes it's like I'll do something that says, "Is this worth editing?" Or I just let it all go as is. That's sometimes it's just like, do I want to go through that just to do a little clipping here and there? And,
Yeah, if you're gonna do that, you need take a class to learn
I
how
believe it. I
the
believe it.
basic, learn
Yeah.
the basic, and then you can, when you finish that class, you can go to the advanced and do some more. But for YouTube, a small YouTuber, you don't need to. You need only maybe the basics. You don't need the most advanced.
Well, I'll have to check out Filmora 11 then, because I just sometimes I mess around with some of that edit. It's like, oh, this. Shaking my head, it's like, oh. Well, Filmora, I'll have to check out. I don't know if I heard that before. The Filmora.
I have heard about it.
Have you?
They say it's pretty easy to learn, but I checked on it, and for me,
not as easy as
it's a nightmare. It's a nightmare.
Oh, well.
Hey, Bobby use Filmora 11s. It isn't too bad. Well, I guess he had to teach you how to use the software. Bobby can do a instructional video on how to
maybe.
use Filmora 11 for you.
That's maybe he can do that as a video, yeah.
Yeah.
How-to video.
Instruction. Yeah, how-to video. Those how-to videos are really popular.
They are.
They are searchable.
Yep.
As soon as you put how-to
Yep.
in front, in the beginning of the title,
Yep.
well, that goes through the roof. How to make jam, well, that goes through the roof. And how to change carburetors or whatever. How to make a knife.
Yeah.
How to weld, how to do that, and how to do that. That is odd when you put the how-to. Those two words can make a video go sky through the roof.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, because I just put it on YouTube, the Filmora 11, and then a few places down, how to use Filmora 11 video editor tutorial. How to use another how to make,
or how to use Filmora 11 on a correct way.
Yeah, it's. I just what I did. It's I just typed in the Fillmore 11 on there, and it's a whole slew of how tos and how to edit and how to beginners and all that. Yeah. Oh,
But I see everybody use the word vlog,
yeah.
but that I I see a vlog is not the same as a regular video. A vlog is basically a video log you do every day.
Yeah, a log.
It,
LOG.
yeah,
Yeah, log. Yeah.
it's like a diary.
Yes.
But and most people say that I do vlogs, but that's wrong. I don't do vlogs because I don't do it every
Every
day.
day I do. Yeah. Yeah.
So that that is easy to think. Most people seem to think that is the same thing, but it is not. It's a difference between a regular video and a vlog. And and for me, I don't have time to do videos every day.
No.
I don't have time.
Yeah.
Well, maybe when I get retired, when I'm 80 or something, perhaps I might have some time to do every day. But you need to have something to record too. You
Yeah.
can just go out and shoot then whatever record. Oh, that looks fun. You need to have some ideas for it.
Well, the thing is, when I'm at work and I'm like at lunchtime, I'll go out and my camera, my phone, and I'll be like, I haven't done a video, so it's like I gotta even do a short. I gotta find something to a short on. So you've seen the toad, the one the Toby the toad and the skink lizard. I mean, that's just from walking around the building at work. I find these.
Yeah.
So it's like I can get some more good vids, or even longer than a short, on a good camera, like where I can be at a distance. Like I know if I get it too close, then whatever I'm doing runs away or scatters. So I can't get too close, but yet I gotta get close enough so you can see what I'm what I'm videoing. Because there was a couple of situations I have these dragonflies were just flying around. Some were like blue and some were green, and they're flying around me, and I was like, and they're ready to settle down. And it's like I want to get a good thing on that, and I get too close and it flies off, and it's like, but if I stand this far away, it's like you can hardly see it. So I need something I can do a nice zoom from a distance, or I can have a selfie stick and I can sort of stick close to the camera closer.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. Stretching it out, yeah.
Yeah, I did some a short video when I was at work. The first video I did was running on fumes.
Running on fumes.
Yeah, I had very low on diesel.
Oh, okay.
So and that was, but I just went to the station and filled it up. So I call it running on fumes. And one of my friends, she watched that short, and she had so much fun about that one, and she left her butt off.
That's funny. And Barty says, I missed a perfect video op when a squirrel was in my peach tree eating peaches. I scared him off. Yeah, that's the same thing. So many squirrel, they're doing things. I had same thing at lunchtime at work. I walked outside the door, and I don't usually see this, but I saw this brown rabbit. He happened to just hop by the door, and I was like, I got my phone out, and I gotta, get into the camera, and I gotta find the. And by the time I do that, he just scurries off. It's like, oh. I was close enough to him where he wasn't moving. I can get a good video of him, but by the time I get my phone ready and I type in, the lock screen and get that video up and get it, like he scurries off. So I need something I can just be out and about and be ready, from a distance as a zoom on it.
I missed a good chance for a good video too. I saw a deer at the side on the road. So, but when you're driving, it's not easy to sit with your cell phone and try to.
Right.
You can't. So.
Yeah.
That is a problem.
Yeah, I'll be driving by. See these animals, whatever. I was like, that'd be a good video, but it's like, I can't. Who am I gonna pull over and get out and?
Yeah, and you have the problem. You couldn't pull over and do that,
right?
Because there you had the road were not that wide,
right? So can't do it.
Well, it happens.
Yeah. Well, I probably should end this and head out from the luncheon. But thank you, Shadow Scout, for coming on. Thank you, Bobby, for coming on earlier. And everybody,
you're very welcome.
Gave me birthday greetings. I appreciate that. I'll be seeing you guys on the live streams, my visits. All right.
Yeah.
So,
we are all over YouTube.
We are. So, all righty.
All right.
See you later.
Have a nice lunch, buddy.
Thank you.
And have a great happy birthday too.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.